South Africa, the southernmost country on the African continent, is known for its differing topography and cultural diversity. With a population of about 60 million people, it has one of the best infrastructures in all of Africa. The natural beauty that can be found throughout South Africa makes this an amazing place to vacation or call home. South Africa is classified as one of the most developed countries in Africa. With well-developed infrastructures and some natural beauty to boot, it's not just for tourists but also an ideal place to live or visit. The African continent is in a state of constant growth, which has led to an increase in infrastructure development and maintenance. Recent records show that the demand for this type of investment exceeds $900 billion annually. Africa's economic boom may be attributed to megaprojects implemented across its borders, such as large-scale dams or bridges that have aided greatly with modernization efforts while improving living standards among citizens who need it most. According to survey reports by Deloitte & Touche and Ernst & Young, South Africa is among the top countries with many infrastructure projects on the continent, with a combined value of close to $130 billion over the last 10 years. According to survey reports by Deloitte & Touche, Ernst & Young polling data, combined with research compiled from the World Bank's Africa Infrastructure Country Diagnostic Report, AICDR, on South African infrastructure projects in recent years show that they have a total value of $130 billion over the last 10 years. According to these high-level surveys conducted across many countries within Africa, it is clear that this country has become one of the most sought-after markets for international investors seeking opportunities as well as looking towards future growth prospects for their firm. The country is developing some of the most extraordinary megaprojects on continent. They are working to address their overwhelming affordable housing needs, improve infrastructure and keep up with the pace of growth for technology while also meeting international sustainable development goals, all this in just one generation. South Africa is a country that has undergone some major changes and developments over the years. There are many mega projects in South Africa, with different functions like energy facilities, transport systems and sport venues to name just a few of them. In this video you will see 10 impressive mega projects currently being implemented or underway here in Southern Africa. Before we continue, take a moment to like this video, and also subscribe to our channel if you are new here. So without further delays, here are the 10 most impressive mega projects in South Africa. Number 10. Space Infrastructure Hub. The project will cost 3.1 billion rand and will develop satellite infrastructure, including Earth observation satellites. The South African National Space Agency, SANSA, has been awarded $215 million in additional funding over the next 3 years to develop a space infrastructure hub. The hub is part of an initiative that will provide sustainable and economic growth by prioritizing development for jobs creation as well as funded through public-private sectors, which will promote job opportunities across all industries. This project will include a number of satellite builds, thus Earth observation and space science missions, a new ground station, an expanded data segment to provide more data for the Southern African region. In addition, there is also going to be the development of products and services across all spheres of government that can use this technology in different ways. Domestic access to this type of infrastructure will reduce South Africa's reliance on other countries for the type of information that these satellites can make available and is expected to reduce the timeframes for collecting necessary data. According to government officials, they also estimate that the investment will generate $100 million in GDP in the first year. Number 9. Redstone Concentrated Solar Project. The Redstone Power Plant is set to be the largest solar project in South Africa and will provide up to 200,000 of its citizens with clean energy. When completed, Redstone will be the largest solar farm in Africa. It is currently projected to supply power for up to 200,000 households and generate 100 megawatts of renewable energy by 2022. The project will construct an advanced solar thermal energy power plant that is to be located in Postmasburg, South Africa. The power plant's estimated cost is $789 million and it has a lifespan of over 30 years, with which the source of its renewable energy will come from sun-powered panels. This being one of few such projects in Africa as well as only the first on this continent, construction plans for what promises to be a major milestone are underway now. It will combine with 2 other plants, Jasper and Lusedi, photovoltaic solar project, to collectively produce a 271 megawatts generating CSP and photovoltaic park. Redstone Concentrated Solar Project construction is widely expected to enhance energy supply and consolidate energy security. The innovative South African mega project will also be expected to contribute significantly to attenuating carbon emission through a plummet on the dependence on coal. Once completed, Redstone CSP should be capable of generating about 480,000 megawatts of clean energy per year meanwhile, providing an estimated 210,000 households with electric power during peak periods and creating over 3,500 jobs. Number 8. Makolo Crocodile Water Augmentation Project. The 160 kilometers of pipeline and pump stations to move water down will be built from the Makolo Dam in the mountains south of Lephalale. This will ensure more water to the local municipality and secure water for the Medupi and Matimba power stations. It will also supply water to surrounding mines. The burgeoning demand in the level area of Limpopo, South Africa triggered a pivotal decision to initiate the Makolo Crocodile Water Augmentation Project entailing the $847 million construction of two main bulk raw water transfer systems to attenuate the demands. The main challenge for the project has been in relation to expediting the implementation of the project in order to ensure that water is delivered on time to the made-up power station. Number 7. The BRICS Cable Project. The cable is being constructed to provide a higher and faster bandwidth across the BRICS countries, specifically Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. It's currently in construction, stretching 34 miles from Russia all the way down into South Africa. The cables are composed of two fiber pairings with 12 terabits per second capacity each, which will make it one of not only Africa's but also the BRICS' fastest internet connection once completed. This third longest cable in the world will connect Africa's west coast to its east, and for a continent that has been woefully disconnected due to infrastructural inadequacies, this is an incredible accomplishment. Number 6. Greater Cornubia Development. The Greater Cornubia project is situated 7 kilometers from King Shaka International Airport. The multi-billion-dollar development will include 58,000 houses as well as industrial and commercial properties in a sprawling 1,300-hectare area which has been designated for the venture by eThekwini Municipality and Tongaat Hulett. The Greater Cornubia project aims to build the perfect sustainable urban settlement, and it is in its final stages of development. The dome-shaped area will be a place for business people who want an all-inclusive lifestyle where they can work, shop and live without ever having to leave their premises. There are many benefits associated with living or working in this domed city, including lower transportation costs as well as being able to enjoy green spaces outside when you have grown tired of office life inside your dome home. On one side there may be golf courses while another offers baseball fields. The Greater Cornubia project has been designed specifically so that everything within the dome city would complement users' lifestyles by providing them significant investment opportunities, presenting an all-encompassing environment featuring rapid growth, transforming the physical and socio-economic landscape of the province, and is expected to create 45,000 jobs over the long term. Number 5. Square Kilometer Array Telescope. The Square Kilometer Array is a large radio telescope in the making. It will have all of the advantages of being developed with minimal interference and an almost perfect view from its location on both sides of Australia, South Africa. The SKA would be over 3 times as powerful than any other existing or planned high-frequency array for studies into cosmic magnetism, dark matter structures and exoplanets that are orbiting other stars outside our solar system. The telescope will require long-haul links with the capacity to exceed the present-day global internet traffic. Meanwhile, it should function with high-performance central computing engines integrated into its system. Conceived in the 1990s, the Square Kilometer Array Telescope will operate over a wide range of frequencies, and its size will make it 50 times more sensitive than any other radio instrument once completed. It will require very high performance of the central computing engines and long holdings with a capacity greater than the global internet traffic. The project, estimated to cost $2.1 billion, is expected to be completed in 2030, with construction scheduled to start in 2023. The construction and operation of the Square Kilometer Array Telescope currently involves 14 countries. Number 4. Durban Point Waterfront Development. The mega project will be completed in 10 years and is expected to provide new job opportunities for all levels of society. It can also help with the development of cruise tourism, light boat building, and maritime education among many other activities. The Durban Point Waterfront Development is a joint venture with Malaysian company and the Durban Point Development Company. This $2.4 billion investment includes upmarket residential, commercial developments, retail mall and hotel facilities on South Point of Central Beachfront in Durban. The city is making a significant investment to revitalize the inner city. The first phase has already started and covers mostly infrastructure, while later phases will explore other aspects like housing developments over 10 years. While this project could cost up to $2.4 billion across all 3 stages of work, it still falls well under what most cities spend on regeneration projects in just 1 year. When completed, the development will create 6,750 permanent jobs and provide 11,000 construction jobs with an annual rates contribution of $13.6 million to the municipality. Number 3. Lanseria Smart City. Earlier this year, Ramaphosa said a new smart city will be constructed in Lanseria, aiming to accommodate up to 500,000 residents with newly integrated public transport systems connecting residential zones and industrial hubs. He said the city will not only be smart and 5G network ready, but will be a leading benchmark for green infrastructure across the continent and internationally. Number 2. Mooikloof Mega City. Mooikloof Mega City is located off Garsfontein Drive and is approximately 6 kilometers from the junction with De Ville Bois Maroy Drive where Woodlands Boulevard Mall is located. Construction of the project that has been billed as the largest housing project in the country to date. Completion of the project has been set for 2030. The first phase of the project is residential developments, and some 50,000 sectional title units are planned. The project will also feature schools, shops and offices. Baldwin said it plans to build an initial 16,000 apartments at a present value of approximately $696 million in phases over the next few years in what it describes as one of the world's largest sectional title development. This may be extended to up to 50,000 apartments with a total development value of approximately $3,193,033,360 United States dollars in today's terms, the group said. Apartment prices will range from $36,000 to $58,000. Number 1. Kusal Coal Power Plant. Kusal Power Station, which is expected to become the world's largest coal-fired power plant upon completion, is being constructed in Mpumalanga, South Africa. Kusal is the first South African power facility to incorporate wet flue gas desulfurization (FGD) technology. It is the second coal-fired power facility being built by Eskom and will generate 4,800 megawatts of power once fully operational. A $122.4 million contract for the plant automation was awarded to Alstom in February 2010. Under the contract, the ALSPA Series 6 Distributed Control System, DCS, from Alstom will be installed in the power plant. The system will control all the plant's equipment, including turbines, generators and other components. The plant will comprise 6 STF-100 steam turbines and 6 GIGATOP generators. The hydrogen-cooled generators will increase the efficiency of the power plant. Those were our 10 most impressive mega projects in South Africa. If you enjoyed this video and want more definitive information about trends and mega projects in Africa, make sure to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our future videos.